Alright, so we're back here building my cavern fort again. In the last video, I got a request to make a craft dwarf guild, and the caravan showed up with no traders. I'm hoping that's not a sign of things to come. But incidents like this, where an entire wagon load gets dumped on the ground, are not good. So, with the troubles I've been having here with the wildlife, I don't really have much intention to play this fort long term anyways, so it's probably fine. And I was thinking I would move this little office here and put my craft dwarf guild right here. It wouldn't quite match because I'd have to do metal walls, and these are orthoclase walls, but got a bit more mud in my tavern again. And I am still dissatisfied with these floors for my entrance path. So I was thinking, and the troll managed to get up onto my farmhouse. Okay, let's not send anybody here. Let's have these guys come like here. Oh, whoops. You know what? I wonder if it'd be stupid to just ignore it. The thing I'm worried about is that they'll see it and like try to jump over the railing to go get it. I'll go ahead and accept this just because I know it'll disappear after a while and then I won't be able to do it. How about we just move the manager's office actually make it just a chair. I know some people like to do that. This doesn't quite work for me. We could use a corner door for the manager's office. We're going to do that. We're going to put it right here. Try to keep an eye out over here. Which way did he go? Okay, he's going down. remove this stuff. Heck. Yeah, okay, I think I like that better with just no engraving. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let's see, because we'll put a sandstone chest there, little door, and Nil is going to get a new office. Right there. Just kind of overlooking everything and managing it. Alright, there's one mud spot here, one there, and one there. And let's check up on our troll. It's a giant lion. That's not even the right one. Never did get any traders. This is quite distressing, but like I said, we're probably not going to play this fort long term anyways. So it wasn't the first troll. Maybe it's this one? Wait, is there two trolls in Cavern 2? This one's... is this one in our stockpile? Yeah. Oh, did he go out of our vision? I guess so. Well, I'm not too worried about it. There's marked stores wandering around everywhere in this place. So, what was my next goal? Fix this. Oh, okay. Let's do that one side at a time, guys. It might be safer. I forgot about that. What's this kid doing? Going to sleep. Spattering of... something. Alright. Okay, so that office is done. This is 7 by 6. So like right there. Will be our Craft Dwarf Guild. Goes to an entrance is there. You know what? Let's remove the coffer. Put a cabinet in there instead, so he's got something to put the clothes in. The manager might not have a bedroom yet. This guy's going to be spinning thread for the rest of time. I remember there's something I wanted to make with that. Oh, his bags. I think I made a work order. Oh yeah, they're going over. They're on overdrive. Alright. We could spruce this building up. I'm not going to floor my stockpiles. That'd be way too much bother. Probably just open the path for that troll if he wants to come back. Wait, let's put that over here where the rest of the boulders are. Oh, there's also some here. Alright. Hopefully that guy will move his stuff. You can't hardly see the door there. Yep, okay, he's going to. He's got some worn out sheep wool gloves. Let's get rid of that one too. What's fighting? Okay, we got a mongoose woman. Somehow the iron bolts blew off her paws. I feel like this pile is new. Just never ending. If you ever play an Untamed Wilds, be careful not to agitate them. I just totally forgot that I was in Untamed Wilds. And that's how it happened. I don't know what I would have done for my road. We might, yeah, I have no idea really, but this steady assault by wildlife is not doing us any favors. Why is this guy's picking up his stuff one at a time? Cave dragon. Cave dragon claws the troll in the left lower arm and severed part sails off in an arc. Just tore him apart. That's in Cavern 3. Oh, that part's still engraved. That's strange. Well, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, one thing I kind of wanted to do is for this view here. Besides, I'm gonna smooth these, but I really want to remove this. Maybe that much, so I can see my building a little better. So I was thinking about how to do that. Most likely I'll come up this and then build across here and take out some of this and then build across here. So that'll be fun and take a little while to do. And I guess that guy's not going to pick up the rest of his clothing. Alright, we gotta take this out. I think we gotta take that out. And get out the iron. Oh, it looks like he unclaimed it. He did get quite a bit of stuff stored over in his cabinet, though. Alright, and that's going to be my Craftsdwarf guild. Hopefully, I won't ever have to worry about making the grand guild hall. I suppose I could make my... This guy's skilled, this guy's legendary. I don't think I'm going to worry about it, though. The merchants have embarked on their journey. What merchants? Alright, so... meeting area... Might as well share this wall at least. New guild hall. We're already up to 5. Let's see what it goes up to once I engrave the rest. So if it goes up to a grand guild hall, I'll just allow all residents to use it, including my goblin slayer. He's just been hanging out in the temples since I moved the Siege Operators Guild. Alright, so... Nope, not even really that close, but... Okay, let's look and see if we still have any artifacts. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this. I'm sure I made... furniture... chest... Wait, what is unsatisfied? Let's actually check that. We need 5 chests, 3 cabinets. So, cabinet... I bet it's probably in one of these. I'm pretty sure I made a work order. But I could be wrong. You know what, I'm just gonna ignore those. I personally think the bedrooms look better if you don't just stuff them completely full of armor stands and stuff. I wonder if they can get to here and smooth that. I don't think so. Those stairs don't go down. Okay, so I don't worry about that. So I wanted to check my artifacts. See what we could display. We got a mug. Any of the craft dwarf stuff would be fitting in a craft dwarf guild. That one's 1500. Do I have any pedestals? Let's just make like 5 out of whatever they want to make them out of. And put let's see. Still got 2 of these. Then a pedestal to display our craftsmanship. And I forgot about this too. I was going to put an empty bolt thrower here. Yarn rope. You know what probably happens? I think I sell this stuff every once in a while. So I won't make too many. Of course, we might not be selling anything anymore if we don't get any more traders. Alright. And I know we had a mug. It definitely deserves to be in a Craft Dwarf Guild Hall. That's this. Objects. What about this thing? Oh, that's the one we picked up. Do we have 2? Tower cap cup. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nothing quite like displaying your favorite drinking implements in your guild hall. Wonder why there's water there. Oh, someone probably came over to get some of these. How about... You know what? Okay, actually we're gonna go ahead and put them there. Oh, okay, who's fighting? injured. He's going back to rest. Okay, Mark's dwarf is at point blank range with a crocodile, just unloading on it. We ran out of ammo. Okay, I think everybody's gonna be okay from that experience. But since this isn't dead yet, maybe have my guys finish it off. Because these can be dangerous for untrained dwarves. In fact, I think they can be really dangerous. Okay, I guess this guy's gonna do it. What do we got here? Sea drought. He's just punching it over and over again. Good thing it's overexerted and winded. He's got a chance for the militia to show up and finish the job. Kill cave crocodile. I think you're done. So, one other thing I did since the last video. Oh, you're gonna hang out in a tree? Is, let's get those bolts, I guess. Is I've thought of a name for the fort. And we went with the Undercraft. Offering place isn't even the right thing. Okay. Well, this guy's gonna get treated. See how his injuries look. Left foot, right foot, both cut open. His arm is cut open. His left upper leg is cut open. He's gonna be fine. Wonder. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna retire this fort and then they'll have to figure out what to do when the chief medical dwarf dies of old age. Alright, let's make 2 more copper statues. Copper statue 2. And put them in the other 2 corners. Meditate on murder? Wonder what this guy's thinking of doing. Alright. Goblets. Okay, I think that's the one displayed. We're looking for tower cap. There we go. So it doesn't quite match. But that got us up to a Grand Guild Hall, so I'll allow everybody to use it. No, how much is this worth? 15. That one's 7,000. Okay, so what we're gonna do to make this match, how much copper do we have? $43 copper bars. and quite a bit of stuff in the melt pile, plus a bin. Hey, I didn't know you can designate stuff inside bins like that. We're gonna replace these walls with copper walls because it matches my color scheme a lot better. There we go. Don't even need to engrave it. Alright. Let's pick up a bit more stuff here. Oh wow. That's a lot of stuff though. Alright. Never did figure out what happened to that troll that climbed up here. I guess it could have been nuked by the creature fix. That's something it does, is if a creature can't figure out where to go, it nukes them so they can... so new creatures can spawn in. It nukes them, and then it makes sure they don't get deleted from like their population. Now, so what I want to do, put a door back there again. Come down here. And go back up to here and take that out. This door will just be temporary. Might as well just do this. Let's see who's upset right now. 2 marks, dwarves, and a child. Yeah, it's just not too much I can do about it. Be with family. Relations. There's not any family in the fort. I kind of hate those ones. Can't solve that need. Sorry, man. How about the child? Sek Zul Rig. Okay, so first of all, go to chores. I think that was this one. Ah, shoot. So it stopped working again. I wonder if we could, oh wow, so the whole menu just stops working after some point. It's like I can't even turn that kid back on to chores. This side doesn't work anymore either. That's a new problem. I'm not sure when that started happening, but I used to never have that issue. And I know I was able to, I don't need to do that. Alright, so we're gonna cross here. Man, we are slowly getting this place clean. This is the biggest mess right here. What's here? Is there a dump here too? Yeah. Alright. So I think we'll go ahead. We'll leave a little bit of it. And then cut that off. Just make them carry those there. Stoneworker. A miner's been possessed. And we also are killing a giant cave toad somewhere. Might as well get those ones. This is also just full of bones. So to do this side, I'd probably have to patrol up to here. Anyways, let's keep working on this. I suppose I should check that shop. I got most of the stuff they could want though, except for shells. I don't think it's possible for us to get shells, especially now that the traders aren't here. Well, it's not impossible because you can get them from Forgotten Beasts sometimes, but don't think I've killed any with a shell. I'm not sure. I wonder what this meat is from. Oh, sheep. The EU child is fighting. Uh-oh. Alright, who's the closest squad to here? We probably don't want to use the melee squad. Well, you know what? He's the closest guy. We will just send them all down here. Remember that the bat killed 2 dwarves. There we go. Section, uh-oh. Oh. Alright, Arab, I'm praying for you. See if he's got his cloak on. Cloaks are really good for falls, I've found, but... see what it said. Arab. See, every hit was deflected by the cloak. One was by the trousers. Looks like we destroyed a slope on the building here. Luckily we didn't penetrate the ceiling. I have no idea what I did wrong there. But I did something wrong. Basically, no matter how many hours I put into this game, I make those kind of mistakes. I'm sure I would figure it out if I rewatch this part of the video. Oh. I'm like 90% certain that some of these get put in the butcher shop. So we're not going to ever run out of food in this place. Alright, that guy started, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Alright. Okay, we're saving. haven't heard a cavern song yet today, I don't think. Very unfortunate. It's the main reason I build a tavern in every fort. But they're still pretty rare. I don't probably have enough dwarves that know how to dance. I got really lucky with my Duchess here. She was the mayor with no preferences, and then I made her my Duchess. So I have no nobles with demands ever. Usually I ignore them anyways, but in this case I didn't have to. We got another throne. Let's not forbid these while I'm on this side. Here, let's actually also, you know what, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna hide these ones. I don't think we're gonna build any more stuff down here. Uh-oh. Elite Mace Dwarf. No, Elite Marks Dwarf. Okay, so there's a War Jaguar. I wonder how that thing got past my dog without getting noticed. There's still a dog here. So let's get everybody in the burrow. Let's actually update the burrow. Got this. There we go. Yeah, we won't let them on that side. Probably don't need catapults for elves. I think that's probably fine. And unpause. Get all these guys on Route 7. Better get ready on these two just in case. Forgot to load that one. These guys they're training, so they're ready. Alright, so the dogs did catch these ones. I wonder if he was just taking a little nap or something when the jaguars ran in. Goblins and elves working together. I've never seen it. Wow, they're dropping like flies though. It's probably that wood armor. It's not very good. Getting that thing loaded. Alright, so alright, where's this group at? Oh, interesting. That's the first time anything's ever even gone by that entrance, practically. Where's this guy going? Oh, our line's slow. Man, he practically just walked away from that lion. Alright, so it's right, I don't even need more than one squad to take care of these, so we'll just put them back on their normal schedule. Well, they're sure sending them in piecemeal. We had a goblin get all the way to here. Where's that one at? Well, we don't have to worry about this guy. It's a scarab beetle. It has a round shell and it undulates rhythmically. Oh, okay, so let's see. Let's send these guys up to... Actually, let's just send them to here. Boy, this elf siege is going to go on for a while, I guess. Is it, you know, at this rate I could put someone on these bolt throwers. It's just I don't have any ammo stored up here, so they probably wouldn't last very long. these guys can go back inside. Probably gonna need to find some more iron pretty soon. Let's see. We'll dig that out and that out just for the extra schist. I'm pretty sure one of those times invaders come in, I saw some iron further up the mountain. That's the one thing about using bolts as your main defense is they use a lot of iron. Might have been in the 80 range. Okay, starting at 73, there's some over here. 74, 75, 76, 77. Okay, there's a lot starting at 73. So, but we don't want to send them up there. How about make a little more space to walk, and then we'll go up here, I suppose. Nope. Wait, I guess let's do this the other way around. Start here. This is going to be a long trip to haul iron. But I suppose it's fine. What was that? Well, so sometimes they just have the perfect lead when they're moving, and they walk through the entire storm of bolts. We're going to have him come down. And I think we're going to unforbid that one. Man, what a mess. Whoa, what's that from? Okay. What conflict is that guy scared of? Are they all in conflict? Yes. He's in conflict. Okay, let's see. From what? Okay, let's figure out what squad's actually patrolling. Actually, these guys are off duty. I don't know. Maybe they're actually just in conflict from this mess. This is absolute mess. Look at my crowd of children running by here. Should got that bat head thrown somewhere. We're still not done. The gym setter stands up. Hold on. Are they like tripping on each other right here? And why are they all coming up here anyways? Aren't they supposed to be in the burrow? Oh, it's because this part's in the burrow. Huh. Yeah. For now, let's have a little few less people running up here. Huh. Now they're stuck. Which is not better. And the attack isn't even done yet. Man. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. There's a Gorlak over there. It's time for the melee squad to do its thing. Just follow the Mebzuth. Maybe the attack is finally done. Wait, what did they just kill there? Maybe it's not done. There's a bowman up there. Oh, yeah, you probably... I'm gonna have these guys just patrol up here for a bit. These... ambushes are coming in piecemeal, so they can't really beat my dwarves, my sword masters. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna pile... Okay, they killed something there. Alright. This is just a bloody mess. I'm gonna just unforbid the whole mess. And as we weren't under siege, there's gonna be like 1,000 bolts scattered around. So we really can't do anything right now besides deal with the aftermath. In fact, I think it would be faster. So I got the melee squad upstairs to have these guys come down and help with the hauling. Before this all turns into a miasma mess. It's already kind of doing it, but we'll try to get the bottom layer cleaned up and then let the rest turn into bones. So my refuse room is probably too small for this mess. Yeah, I got another spot of mud in the tavern. It's down here. Let's get rid of that. And that. I'm gonna do... So I got 1,400 bolts. I'll just unforbid them. Should add wood arrows to the incinerator, I guess. The war dog is fighting a warthog man. These dogs are getting old. They've been here for a long time. You know what? There must have been a pile of bolts in this wagon load of stuff here. Oh, okay. How about some miasma, guys? Let's, I don't know, okay. Let's turn it back on. Give them a job to do to get them back inside out of the miasma. You know what? That's something I hate about burrows. They don't exactly work sometimes. I guess we could just re-forbid these ones. And these. They'd actually rather haul than... Wait, 3, 4... Made the priority too low. I don't think the children can smooth, now that I think about it. Whatever. Let's just live in the miasma. You know, this is a bonus to some of the surface forts I've been doing lately, like my volcano fort is no miasma. What do you even pick up? Boot? I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. And have these go back to their normal schedule. Fun. Alright. Let's mess around some more of this stuff so I don't go crazy from that mess. I'm kind of expecting these guys to start getting stressed soon. Surprising that they aren't. Let's move it over here. Yeah. I feel like I need to make a separate incinerator. Just for wood stuff. I suppose I can leave them there. Here's what we'll do. Once the mess is cleaned out, anything that didn't go into the incinerator, I'm just going to dump next to the depot. Alright, remove this door. And then I'll just trade it. If the humans ever come back, or my dwarven fellows. Alright, so now I can see this better and it looks cooler. Can't really see this one at all, unfortunately. But I've tried like all the fog mods on Steam, and none of them really satisfy me. More mud in the tavern. I'm going to ignore it for now. You do those ones, they've turned into bones. Alright, so I'm going to smooth this one. Not going to construct anything up here. And go back to the top. See if we manage to find anything here. Do we see any around here? No. Yeah, let's actually go like this. Keep going up. Alright. Now what are we fighting? I think I will just go over the top of this. You essentially destroy your material when you do this. But I am pretty lazy right now. We'll leave the ones that are under these stockpiles the way they are, but same on this part. And I like the schist better. She doesn't feel anything. Hold on. It's not good. Well, uh-oh. What patient? Oh, did this kid just grow up? Might have been one of the militia babies. Has been sutured infection. The heck? Yeah, I think it is one of the militia babies. And just grew up. And now stuck in the hospital. Okay, I know what we can add to here. Ammo. Wood. No bins. Same here. Wood. Missed 2 blocks right there. Oh, okay, here's something I forgot to do. We'll just make a couple of short scaffolds here. Smooth those walls. Oh, some Dwalfa. They used up my soap. How about my hospital? Does it still have some? Kind of worried about that. Am I missing stuff here? No. I mean, we're using up our soap somehow. Tallow. We're out of that. Needs immobilization. Wait, he's on the table. I think that one's stuck. He's just gonna live in the hospital. Alright, so move that one. Put one right there. Just dump these. Trade them to the humans. Assuming they actually come. Same with these. And I suppose we can unlock a bit more. waiting for this dwarf so I can fix this stockpile. Alright. It's time to call it a night. I think. So, we're going to end the video here.